think that's everyone. We're just. Oh no, Jason's there. All right, cool. Go for it.
Um,
Welcome to One Shot Episode 1. Little
Thank you.
Misfortune. I don't know how to start this,
did
guys.
Rhiannon walk away or did her mic fry?
Oh, sometimes Rhiannon's mic just dies. She might need to leave and then come back. It just happens.
Yeah.
It's the pilot episode, but there's no pilot involved. That was Halo Reach, remember? That was last week.
Yeah. Maybe we should have delayed Halo. I mean, technically, Halo is on the 2026
Yes,
wrap.
yeah, like officially I classify Halo Reach as like episode 0 of campaigns.
So it was the pilot.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. This is the episode called The Pilot.
Yes.
Well, it really should be called The Driver, but you know, we'll get to that eventually.
The second car. Okay, she's figured it out.
There you go, yeah. Second, where's Rhiannon? Pull her back in.
Hello. Did you hear me the first time?
No, not at all.
No.
No.
I was talking to myself for a solid minute or two. That makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
that's I made a comment where I went, I can't tell if Rhiannon's mic is dead.
Ah. I think that's what happens when you start the event, because that's happened to me before, where like I've joined and then no one can hear me.
And it's happened to Harry before, and I think he
Yeah.
started that one. That makes sense.
Yeah, that must be it then. Cool.
Fair enough.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Should we
Go
have
on,
someone
sorry.
share the screen?
I can do. I don't know if Chloe you want to, or if you'd rather. I do not mind.
I can if you give me just a
Yeah, that's fine.
moment. Meaning I need to turn on Steam, and it's decided to update.
I'm queuing up a poll ready in a minute.
Do you want me to? I can get it up if it's easier.
Give me a second, and I'll tell you if it's easy or not.
Yeah, will do.
Because I have pretty good internet. But you know, when
nice.
you're just like, oh, I had Steam
Yep.
closed.
Yep. Good point. I'm just checking if my Steam needs an update now.
Yeah.
I've just queued up that little poll there. I think that might be relevant. You don't need to talk about it yet. It's useful to get the results now for it.
I wanted to. I didn't realize. So no, I did not.
Ah, fair enough.
So do you know what's fab? Is I just installed that game in under a minute. So yes, I can play it.
Oh,
it's fine.
awesome.
I have really good internet now. it's really nice. From
Nice.
The old place.
I think I also missed something like 3. I think. You got
Yeah,
1,
see,
Evan.
The dolls.
Wow.
The dolls
What the fuck,
are like a
Evan?
nice little thing. They're what Benji leaves you, but the sparkles are what gets you the slightly nicer ending.
It's
So the
quote,
dolls
unquote,
are kind
true
of-
ending.
Yeah, the dolls
Yes.
are almost irrelevant.
They're more for like.
Well,
They're more for world building more than anything. if
yeah,
I'm
because
being
the whole
honest,
point is when you. I mean, I'm skipping ahead. I don't want to like ruin the thing, but the whole point is when you learn that like Benji's been trying to leave you notes. Like that's his
Yeah.
way of leaving you notes. I
I did
pulled over
think
Steam on my
something
other
like
monitor and not Discord. I'm stupid. Discord, go over there. Stream Little Misfortune.
Yeah.
Let's go. And people see my game.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Is this with like a completed save file? Because the gallery is actually really nice when you finish
Oh!
the save.
Yes.
It is. Woo!
Yeah. Because like I love it when like the game's title screen changes depending on where you are at the game. It's so cool. That's like one of my
Oh.
favorite things. To be fair, I only did like one sitting of it, so I only saw the first title screen and then the last one.
It's supposed to be a full save.
Oh.
Well, maybe your cloud save just hasn't downloaded yet?
It says it's up to date.
I can stream mine actually. It might be easier because I know I have a full save on mine.
Yeah, I mean, it's because I've got the achievement, so I know, like, I haven't played this since I've, like, fully completed the game. So, yeah, if you want to stream yours, if you got the full save. But yeah, I did, complete this.
Yeah, give me a second.
I don't have a full save, but I can boot up the game if you would rather, Ken.
Yeah, actually, no, you go for it, Rhiannon. You go for it.
Okay.
It'll be easier. Yeah, cool.
As I exited the game crashed.
Ah, lovely.
That's a vibe.
That's fair.
Ooh, Steam Detective Fest. Ignore me. Nice. Oh, this is so cool.
It's a great little game. We'll talk about why I recommend this game.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah. Quick question: how long did everyone take to finish the game? Because I think I took longer to finish this game compared to everyone else.
Let me check. I took 2 hours. Almost on the dot.
I have 4 hours on Little Misfortune. I know I did. I think
About 3 and a bit.
Wait, no, I did like 1 and a bit playthroughs because I had to get both endings. Maybe I did do 2 playthroughs. So I want to say like 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
I
took
only
about, like,
did 1 playthrough and I skipped a lot of the reading bits, so.
Whereas like for once, like I actually clicked on everything. I interacted with pretty much
It's
everything in this
that's
game.
Game that
It's
like
very unlike
tries
me.
to encourage you to click on everything.
Yeah, I tried to do that and then got kind of bored and frustrated at how slow the game felt. So I kind of just like, I just want to keep playing and get
I
to
kind
the
of
end.
hated that every line of dialogue was voiced because like no, we don't need this. We don't need this.
Oh, I see. I quite liked it.
Where I am.
Mostly because she speaks very slowly, which is she's adorable. Don't get me wrong, but like,
Ah.
come on, a bit faster, please. Yeah, and that doesn't mean she can be bad at speaking.
I have, so you can either go from the end or from the start. When eventually.
I think you want to you to go to extras.
Oh, yes.
Just so we
And
can
then
look
the
at the gallery
gallery.
really quickly, yeah. Because the
Yeah.
gallery and stuff, like these are, as far as I can tell, all of the title screens.
Yeah, because it changes based on how far you are through the story.
Ah.
I love games that do it.
Yeah, it's so cool. The problem is, like, I think the game is so short that many people, and I know I'm not the only one here, will only see the beginning and then the last one.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
because
never
you do it in
saw
one
this.
sitting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't see them until after I went through the gallery.
Like this is
so
adorable.
cute.
That one's adorable, yeah.
But yeah, obviously it is my one-shot game because it is meant to be a short little new game.
There's 9, aren't there? There are 9 dolls, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. We talk about like our favorite collectible really quickly. My
Yeah?
favorite collectible is I think doll number 6. I think it's the one in the vending machine that you have
Oh
to play
yeah,
the whole game.
you have
like,
to play the mini games to get
Yeah.
the one in the vending machine.
Like I powered through. I was like, no, I'm getting every single ticket. I'm
I
doing all
couldn't
of
be
it.
asked. I was going to, and then got bored of whack-a-mole, so I was like, I'm just gonna get this and leave.
I was very ill, and that was the only thing. I just needed some level of like fucking like talking to it. I did all the
Fair enough.
fortune thingies as well. Like I cleared all of it.
Let me just turn this down a little more.
No Inception.
I'm just gonna let these play while we talk.
Yep. So it's a hat if it's because like I got the unicorn, so I gave my.
I got the
a hero
unicorn
stick.
too.
Yeah.
I love the unicorn.
Did you guys see the tree with the dudes hanging off of it?
At the start?
Was that in the opening?
Yeah. Has
Yeah.
anyone played Fran Bow?
Oh, not yet, but that's like
So
the
that
same.
those heads hanging from the tree are from Fran Bow.
Yeah,
'cause
so
they're
It's
the
lots
same
of
I,
references.
developer,
That's
aren't
the
they?
little pine cone guy as well.
Yeah, I watched a streamer play this game as well more recently. I think it was Jacksepticeye, and he made a comment about when you walk through the forest with Benji one last time at the end of the game, as
Yes,
you walk past
yeah.
everything,
The
it's from the
skeleton
other
man.
game because you see the skeleton from the other game as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. I thought that was really awesome because I thought
Yeah.
it was maybe made by the same people, but I think it might just be in.
I swear it's the same
Oh.
developer. I've done research on it. Give me a second. I'll fact check myself. Don't worry. You guys.
By
Okay.
quite a small team that made this, but maybe they're like still connected in some way, like you said. But yeah, no, I thought that was cool. It's very Franbo adjacent, this story, to be fair, very similar. Sort of little girl going through horrible
Yeah.
tragedy,
Yep.
but being all sort of silly and cute about it the whole
Okay,
time.
so they are made by the same devs.
Ah,
Oh,
yes,
cool.
that makes sense.
That's cool.
Does it say
It's
where
like
the devs are
Undertale.
from? Because I was
Okay.
curious about kind of what country it's kind of
It's
almost based.
Swedish, I believe.
Ah.
But like like actual Little Misfortune herself is Spanish, I think.
I didn't think so.
Well, because her name is like Natalia something something Hernandez or something, right? Give me a second.
Let me Google it.
It was not a Swedish name. There we go. Her name is Misfortune Ramirez Hernandez.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree, Evan. She does have like a European accent, but like maybe her like lineage or whatever the term is from there. Yeah.
Oh, let me put...
Okay. So yeah, it is a Swedish game.
Yep.
And
Uh. Oh, interesting. Because they based it also on the actress. It's Chilean descent, so Chile.
oh, that
So
makes sense.
it's
That makes sense.
yeah, she is of Chilean descent, but she grew up in Sweden, leading to her unique Swedish Chilean accent. She was voiced by a Swedish creator whose family inspired the character's background. She was born in Chile but moved to Sweden at a young age.
That makes sense.
Pretty
That makes
cool.
sense, yeah, cool. Yeah. Good
I think it's
hodgepodge of-
really cool that they took inspiration from the voice actress they chose to create her, which is
Yeah. I think.
Oh yes, the drug trip.
Yeah, these are great. I love all of the drug trips. I took
I mean,
every
this
single
one's just like-
opportunity to get drugs.
the tea drug trip. Fucking just let's have sandwiches.
I enjoyed the strip club. I thought that was one of my favorite bits.
Yeah, the strip club was really good. Yeah. I like being able to grab the fucking party hat and use it as like a drug cup near the end. I have
Sorry to
no
skip to the end. I can hold this back if you want.
No, I agree. Like at the beginning, I kind of hated her voice, but like
Yeah,
as time
I
went on, I was
agree.
like, oh, you know, she's kind of adorable. She's got a lot of attitude, and I really like that. It's cute.
Well, Benjamin.
Benjamin.
I get it.
That's
I love Little Misfortune's crush on Benjamin because, like, weren't we all like that as kids? Having weird crushes
the
on.
true ending is. I'm assuming no one cares, but like the true ending is that all the 16 sparkles essentially fly off and then reach Misfortune's mom, and then you know how she's
Oh,
crying,
yeah.
talking to the police. Like she lowers down her mask, she takes off the mask so you can actually see her face, and then
Aw.
like it's shown that she's actually crying. Like my interpretation is like, oh cool. At the end of the day, Misfortune did give her mom
The eternal
happiness by being
happiness.
able to grieve, and then I don't know, like there's a reading to be made that like, oh no, mom, I'm dead now. You don't have to take care of
Well,
me anymore.
if
That's your
you-
real
so-
eternal happiness.
So
There's a reason.
earlier on, when you're in the town area, and she's walking through, you go past the mask shop, and the entire point of the game is like everybody hides their true self, their true feelings, and that's one of the reasons why it's supposed to portray that all of the characters that she interacts with are messed up, right? Her parents are messed up, the locals are messed up. And like they don't ever have their true selves or their true opinions, which is why the world is so dark. So I think it's supposed to indicate the fact that like her mum is able to lower that kind of like mask, that she's actually able to finally represent her true feelings. And it also shows us that she did care for her daughter, which
Yeah.
is such like a cute like little ad bit, I think.
Yeah, I like that it was unequivocal that like no. At the end of the day, like as Ella said, mommy does love us after all. Like that's one thing that is pretty much not up for debate.
Yeah.
Yeah, like their situation is really shit, and like Misfortune is unfortunately growing up in a household full of like domestic violence. Yes, yeah, but you know, it's really funny because like I had just finished watching Maid 2011 on Netflix, and that show is also about domestic violence. So I went
Yeah,
from like
so-
two straight shows in a row about like
her,
domestic
yeah,
violence.
her parents are in an abusive relationship, and it basically obviously they're quite poor. So her mum kind of turns to kind of sexual favors to get money and stuff like that.
Damn.
Yeah, like
Did I miss that?
there is a scene where they're in a convenience store, and one of the
Mhm.
things that Misfortune says is, "Oh, I remembered having to wait to the side of the store while mommy and this stranger danced together or something." Yes, yes, it was a wine shop. Yeah, sorry, it was something along those lines. Yeah.
You
Yep,
can speak
okay.
now.
There you go,
Hello.
Harry Mal.
Hi.
I was just saying this to Harry as like a passing comment, but I noticed with all the masks and stuff, because that can mean several things, but my brain just straight up went, could she be autistic and thus just like can't read normal facial expressions, and so she sees everyone's as like almost like a face blindness?
Mm,
No, no,
that's a
fair
good reading of
reading.
it.
I get
Yeah,
it.
I
can
like
see
that.
it. I can see it.
Mm. Yeah, I think the only thing is the shop kind of implies that it is part of the world, but I do like their reading though. That is a very good reading.
Yeah, because you never know, because that could be like a makeup shop or something, because you don't really see that.
Makes sense.
This seems to
One
be like
second.
Oh, she looks so bug-eyed in this scene.
Chloe just left.
She's adorable.
yeah, no, it was just a passing comment to Harry, and he thought
Yeah, yeah.
that I should.
No, no,
share it.
I get that reading. Yeah, that's a good reading. I see it. I see it. Yeah.
How do I
We
take
go
the
back to
coloring?
the void.
Thank you.
Take it
bring
with
back
me this
that in.
time.
Cool. Oh, I would also leave the. I also tend to leave the coloring book for What's
I'm
her
gonna
name?
take
Bubsy?
it. Bubsy, yeah.
Yeah, Bubsy. Yeah.
We already read
Good.
this.
Like the thing that I noticed is, was I mentioned the voice chat, but because you can see the bus driver isn't wearing one of those fake masks, so I think it's really like something to show like this, like because it's kind of like a not small town, but like not like a big city, but probably a bit more like an isolated culture of people encouraging in like a almost echo chamber of hiding your own emotions going on here is what I think it is. And so
Oh, my glitter, yeah.
the bus driver being an outsider obviously is one of the only people you'll see not wearing a mask and kind of like actually showing who they actually are.
No, I see where you're coming from. I didn't actually notice that the bus driver didn't have a mask. If I'm being honest with
It
you.
it stuck out to me like a lot because I was just like so used to seeing masks that I almost freaked out seeing a person's face for once. But yeah,
Interesting.
that was like that was the main thing I noticed with that. Also, I don't know about you guys. I picked the rock, and then the
I
moment
picked the
it says,
unicorn. Hang on.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry.
it's
Hello.
gonna say it a bit, but like there was like the whole reason why like she likes the rock and whatnot, and I was like, oh shit, okay.
Why?
I was
Um,
also rock gang, by the way.
because
No,
her dad threw the rock
unicorn.
at her.
Oh.
That's why
Oh, shit.
it's her favorite.
That's
And so like,
sad.
I just thought, oh, it's like she painted the red on the top, and then it's like, wait,
No, she did not. Oh, I'm
No.
Never
so
confirmed
mad
it,
at this
but,
bit. Like, I get the consequence. I don't want to run. I just want to. You can't not run over this rug.
I specifically not to like run in
Yeah.
this bit.
I
because
agree.
of, like,
Because
the quote-unquote replay.
it's the first part of the game that teaches you about consequences.
I just hate that like during the replay. Like,
Yeah.
I get what it's trying to do, but like, no, I'm smarter than this. I'm smarter than an 8-year-old. You should let me do this.
Yeah. Let's not fix it today. I'm just gonna make the choices I didn't make last time. I'm also speedrunning this, so.
Like, I love that the kitchen table just has a plate full of cigarettes. It's heavily implied that sometimes some of Misfortune's meals are just a plate full of candy, because like that's all they want to give her. It's like, oh man, oh that sucks. It's so fucking sad.
Do you get so in a strip club? Wait, I don't know. Let's choose a get it out. Yeah. What? Because Ella asked a very good thing. I don't know what the Rock get. Oh, does the Rock dance as well? Because the unicorn like dances in a strip club. I was wondering if the Rock also dances.
I didn't.
I
Actually
did think
know.
the Rock breaks the glass at the zoo.
Yeah, I
You
had a
didn't go
feeling
in
it was
the
gonna be,
club? Huh.
I just
do
lied
you
to
not-
the guy in front of the zoo.
Wait, did I tell? I did tell the mum. Let's go.
That's interesting. George, I want you to say that out loud, please. That's a very good take and good point for discussion.
Yippee! I'm
Okay,
changing up the evil laugh. I'm
so-
doing other stuff.
Oh,
Just
fair enough.
before
Okay, that's
George-
fine. No worries,
George
no
says
worries. I'll
that.
put you back, yeah.
Stony is a rock star and a useful weapon, while Unicorn is cute but just a toy. Though both get dance battles in the Hamster Club,
Ah.
Stony has rock moves and Unicorn does sweeter ones. Your choice just affects dialogue, but not the game's core narrative or endings, as the game uses a predetermined path.
Awesome. Thank you. George, what were you going to say?
Hey, look, that's where she dies. Sorry,
Yes.
George said he was busy, so I kind of put him back. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought you
fair
said you didn't want to be on the stage. I'll put you back. Don't worry.
And yeah, it's all
What I
good.
said was I'm changing up the evil laugh. Anyways, allow me to read what I have written. I really liked Misfortune's writing for the most part because she has such an innocent, like obviously childlike perspective on everything that like we as adults can interpret what she's saying and actually kind of understand what she's talking about. Like when she talks about going to the shops and her mum has like a dance behind
Aw.
the store with strangers and things, and you can kind of already piece together what she's talking about. But to her, that's just a thing. She has such an interesting perspective on things, and obviously we as adults interpret what she says, and it makes the whole situation sadder. Whereas she's just like hee hee, sparkles and love and happiness to everything.
And then
And
suddenly
it
she will just.
somehow endeared me to her very quickly.
And then the fact that she would suddenly just start swearing like a sailor within like a hair's breadth. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
I mean, you could also interpret that as like she learnt that from her parents,
Oh,
like her
100%.
mother or
Yeah,
her
yeah,
father
yeah.
or
Like
something.
that's one of like
Like
the
there's
bigger
some learned behavior
signs
there,
of
but
like domestic violence.
yeah.
It's one of the things you look out for is how your children speak in public.
Don't do that. Did
Yeah,
anyone
ultimately,
choose
she's a
play
child
with the
who was
puppy?
written like a child, and actually,
Or
she kind of did a good job.
sorry,
Yes.
I chose play with the puppy because I thought it was going to survive, and then pretty much killed it, and I was like sitting there going, "Fuck! I killed a puppy. I'm an asshole." Anyway,
Yeah. Sorry for interrupting, Josh.
To quickly say, because people were asking about the zoo with the store window and such, you don't need Rocky. If you pick up the piece of the I keep calling them steles, so the things that would give you a message if you put the rock in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lets you use
Use
that.
Oh, you can use the key
Nice.
rock. Oh, okay, that's cool.
and you can pick it back up and use it for all the ones afterwards, so you don't actually lose that item. You still keep it.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. It only gets stuck at the very last one.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you very
Yeah.
much for that. George, did you
I
want to
guess
finish your thoughts?
one other thing I want to mention, but I'll come back to when we talk about actual plot stuff. I like how the opening scene kind of sets you up with how the world is going to treat Misfortune, with how the mum just ignores her for the most part, or is clearly busy, and it kind of gives you a false sense of okay, she's just ignored by everybody then. And I'm going to leave it at that until we come back to talk about real plot.
Fair. Thank you very much for that.
I had a point to make about the playing with the dog part.
Yeah, me
since
too.
it's, if you take that, the dog just dies, and by that, it just something falls on it.
A
It
tree
feels
branch.
it's a tree branch. It feels this game encapsulates that 2016 YouTuber thing where this will be played by someone. They play. I'll play with the dog,
What?
and then just there goes the dog. Or that would happen. It's this is the exact point where you'd have the from the YouTuber. I don't know why this game just reminds me of that kind of specific time frame, or that kind of the.
I think it's
you know,
the shock horror. This is
Yeah,
it's such a cute little game.
but then it does this.
Yeah.
You could imagine the shocked clickbait face on the YouTube thumbnail and with the editing. I don't know why this game reminds me of that specific. I mean, it probably just when it was made. When was this made? When was this released? 2019. So a bit just after, but still that kind of thing. Sorry, my hater. I'm sorry.
No, I'm only joking.
No, Rowan, your haters against 2016 YouTube. Don't worry about it. I got it.
That is fair, actually.
Don't worry.
We all saw the YouTube rewind.
Yeah, exactly. We all know about that era.
I think Jason.
All right.
There we go. Cool.
I wish there was a skippy faster button.
I
Move
know
faster. Sorry.
you guys are. Actually, first thing first. We all in agreement, that no careful spoilers, right? Or we.
Presumption, because the game is so small, it seems to be that everyone who played it has played it fully.
Yeah. I think
If it is specifically about the ending, maybe we can leave it for later, just so we can like pile all of it in like one big burst near the end.
I guess because I just want to talk about like how like
I
the way Misfortune's writing is, and how she like the two main characters are essentially a kid and an adult, which is the narrator. And the narrator it also has some of those feelings that you guys also been saying, like how he's like, oh, come on, I really want her to rush, and she's talking too slow, and he gets like really frustrated, and it's really funny how like he's just like talking to you and then going, like, I really wish Misfortune would just like listen to me. Oh, hi, Misfortune.
How did she reach that? Okay.
Yeah, I really like find like the banter between her and the narrator like really funny.
So
I get what you mean. Like it kind of reminds me of like I put it on chat like Slay the Princess, but also something like almost like Stanley Paradox kind of thing, where like the narrator is just as important of a character as like the actual player
Hi.
character.
Yeah.
Which
And
makes
I've
sense
also
based
well,
on
I
the
need to
ending.
play the newer version of Slay the Princess, but like the original version, I completely played that as well. Like these are
Redux is great.
very
It has so
much
much more stuff.
yeah, these
Hi,
are very
George.
much my type of games. If people haven't realized, I like
Hi,
multiple
George.
choice, multiple ending
oh
games.
dear God. Yeah, what happened to George?
Did you manage to? Did anyone bury the fish? Because I didn't bury. I didn't know you could
Yes.
bury
I
fish.
buried
Bury
the
the
fish. Yeah,
fish.
I
Rodrigo.
didn't.
Oh, bye, George.
No.
George is gonna die. Yeah, thank you, thank-
Yeah, I didn't bury the fish because I didn't take the fish.
I
But
didn't
I
al- I
kind of want to
also
meet the
didn't know you
Kraken
could
if I can
take
get that
fish.
far. So
Yeah. Yeah. I mentioned this on a chat, but like I think I kind of overestimated the game a little bit. I thought it was gonna have like this whole big deal of like, oh, there's like alternate dimensions and stuff like that. But like no, it's a lot smaller of a scope than a story. And I think
That's why I put it as one shot, right?
yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's just like the mental image of what I thought the game was going to be was so incongruous to what the game came out to be. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. What do you mean that's how you... Oh no, Evan really did only just get one sparkle, didn't he?
it like
so
picks up. when you...
Mum's Dress teaches you how to do it, and then you go through the rest of the game. It's just supposed to throw glitter. Well, it tells you when you can throw glitter on it.
There's
in
like a
Humans,
sound
but
cue.
I just like walked through glitter everywhere.
Same.
Yeah.
I was pretty much like throwing glitter everywhere I could. Like even if it didn't, because like I
Yeah.
had this evil thought in the back of my mind. I was like, but what if there's one sparkle that isn't visually cued? What if? Like I pretty much did it for everything that was even remotely plot relevant of an item.
Let's keep moving. Hurry up! Oh my god, this is the only problem. Game is so slow.
I like how she
Hi,
runs.
Benjamin.
It's kind of like
She looks like I mean, I was gonna say earlier, she looks like she's running like she's keeling over, almost about to die, and then I kind of realized the context of this game, and I was like, that's
Yeah.
almost on brand.
yeah.
In theme, at least.
Oh, that's my read of it was that like Little Misfortune is so unhealthy that like just running, like not even running, just having a slight like sprint is enough to cause her like abdominal pains.
Yeah. That's it, because she looks like she's about to throw up. I mean, she throws up a lot in this game,
really
especially
does.
for like a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
Or how old is she supposed to be?
She's 8, I believe.
8. Fair enough.
It's just because
Oh, I
she
like
kept
this
having
bit.
stuff in her system that she shouldn't have had.
Ah, that makes sense
Yeah.
actually.
Because this whole game happens over the course of what, like less than 24 hours. She eats
Yeah.
a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is full of candy and
Like
cigarettes.
the candy and stuff like that she has at the theme park at the end, like literally has like cigarettes and shit mixed into it.
What happens if I stay in the forest?
It doesn't.
Nothing.
It's a way for you to not miss out on like collectibles and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cool.
Oh,
Voice
is
gets
there
mad
a
at you.
line? I didn't realize there was a line if you left. I less illusion of
Illusion of
choice, more like a
choice.
confirmation of like you
'Cause
sure
that's
you want to
what-
move forward with the game.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, I was at this point and I thought like there was a different like outcome if you ignored, but there wasn't, and I was just like, okay.
Yo.
There is sort of something that I always thought about this game. I'll try to be vague because I don't know if this would be part of the ending or not, but do you guys feel like her journey, except for the really wacky stuff, is kind of semi actually happening, or like is this all just kind of like the day before she died kind of thing?
My
Well-
theory is that this whole basically everything after the road is like something that Margot sets up, or whatever the fuck his
Yeah.
name is, Margot sets
It
up
is-
as like,
yeah.
oh,
'Cause
I need to make
she-
sure I get your soul or something.
Yeah, obviously she dies as she crosses the road, and he does make a reference to that, like, oh, you crossed the border or whatever he says.
Yeah.
Like as
Ah.
soon as you cross the road, you are dead. Until you cross the road, you are alive. So
I
like
mean-
after that, like
I don't know, yeah, how realistic nude hamster strip club in a cave is.
yeah. So I think this is all a bit.
It's not just that, but there are like moments where like how like oh she breaks a window and the window actually is broken, or there are like
Oh,
more
yeah.
realistic parts to this that I'm like is like
True.
again is she in the kind of limbo space? Is this a game that
Oh
Morgan's
shit!
setting? It kind of goes like all the way around kind of thing.
That's
So
fair.
it's like
I read it all
No.
as like just like because if you read if you read Benjamin's notebook at the end, like
Yeah.
it says that like Morgo is trying to like fucking like corrupt or like taint people or something, and like Misfortune was like supposedly the next victim. In my head, it's like,
Can
oh,
I-
well, that just you're trying to get her as the next victim. Then it's fair enough. Yeah.
Can I not get
And,
in
like,
the club
this-
now?
And like the
Yeah,
whole deal
so
is that like
you would have chosen the correct option the first time you went through here if you got in the club.
I did the first time, yeah.
Yeah. So if you
Damn
pick the
it.
other one this time, you
Yeah.
don't get the
Oh,
other
that's
one.
such a shame. Oh well.
Yeah.
I wanted to do some sick dance moves, but that's alright.
I mean, you can take the drugs.
I
yeah.
think I'm good. I'll try not to make Misfortune too misfortuned.
Nice. I go. Ella's on stage. Go on if you go on.
Yes, I was gonna add on to Ken's comment. I think I don't know. It's like really weird. I think because the narrator at the beginning, because I feel like it becomes
I-
clear quite soon that the narrator's like not just a narrator, that he's like in some form controlling Misfortune or something, or he has something to do with her choices and things like that. He can obviously put stuff into the world and things like that, but I feel like that only starts after she crosses the road. And I think up until the point where she gets to the road, he is legitimately just a narrator, and that what happens afterwards is all her like mind rationalizing crossing the road, right, crossing to the other side or whatever. So I think in a way,
Oh.
in like a sort of literal sense, obviously none of this is real, and that it's just her, using fantasy to kind of process this journey,
Yeah.
I guess. And Morgo obviously isn't real in that sense in the story even at all. It's just he becomes Morgo. He becomes this creature once once she's crossed the road, because that's where once she steps over the bit right where she's hit by the car, that's when everything pops up where she's in like that circle, right?
Hmm.
So I feel like right at the beginning he's actually just the narrator talking to us only. I guess.
Yeah,
At
no,
least
that
that's my
makes sense. I'm not sure if it's an addition to that, but like one of the things at the fuck, I lost my point. Never mind. George, come up on the stage. Give me a minute to remember my point. I kind of lost it.
Oh.
Now, everybody cheer.
Oh,
If we're talking about plot and stuff, I would like to say like I like how this game has like kind of a double twist. I consider them two twists. I consider it a big twist and then like the surprise twist.
Yeah, I wanted to know how people felt
And,
about that. I've been kind of
Like
just
the big twist is very easy to guess. Like the narrator can't be trusted; he's the bad guy. But I think it does a good job. Of, like the big twist is so big and obvious, you don't really expect for surprise twist at the end. And like there are hints, as I was trying to mention earlier. Well, I mean, I'll talk about it obviously now, if everyone's okay with that.
yeah, please.
Yeah, we
I
can
think-
start transitioning.
Yeah. So obviously, like the twist that Misfortune has been dead for like 90% of the game, it's pretty well hidden by the fact for like not only do you get like a weird hallucination cutscene in the middle of her like crossing the road, but also the fact for like in the house. Obviously, the mother ignores you, so for most of the game, she doesn't talk to anybody else apart from the voice and Benjamin. And you can kind of write that off as them, like, being able to see souls and stuff and basically fucking with the soul world. And the only other person that can, like, kind of see Misfortune is Hero. And, I mean, I could talk about Hero later when we mention, like, the more of the plot, but, like, for the most part, I like how Yeah, I like how like the world kind of gives you a false sense of like teehee. This world basically ignores this child, but actually no, you've just been dead. You are dead.
Yeah, like it's such a
You
twist
are
that
a
like, oh, we
ghost.
actually are going with the whole protagonist is death. Like the surprise is the
Yeah.
fact that they're doing this the twist straight.
Mm.
Yeah. Like
I
again,
thought
the
they were
big
gonna
twist
like
of like you can't trust the narrator is so big and huge that you don't really expect anything else. You're like, oh well, I know what's gonna happen, but you're not really playing to like get the twist. You're playing to see how it plays out by this point.
yeah.
Oh
There is
wow.
more lore stuff, I guess, but like honestly, I feel like you probably want to move on to a new subject because I could sit here and talk about the plot for like a while.
Yeah.
I was curious about like the ghost children, right? I
Okay,
think.
I
like
believe they're
my
like
Rhiannon,
theory
my
for the
presumption, because you hate
Yeah.
reading, is you didn't read Benji's notes at the end of the game.
oops.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Oh, he's already been luring them away, so it's just other kids who've died
Yeah, I'm
first.
pretty sure
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
more
yeah,
victims
yeah,
of
yeah.
Okay,
Morgo.
cool.
Yeah, the other
I
kids
just
are
kind of
like
forgot.
yeah, the
No, it's
other
all good,
kids
it's all
are
good.
like they were
Shit.
they were Misfortune's like predecessors for lack of a better term. Yeah.
Mm.
Like that's why
Oh, I
I
just
do
interpreted
believe that
the
like
yeah.
Morgo is like an actual benevolent, like not benevolent, but like there is an actual reason why he's doing it. Like thinking Stranger Things kind of deal. Like there's a reason why you are trying to like get all of these kids' souls or like die or whatever. It's because you're building up to something, and the whole point is that Misfortune stopped like following the voice. That's why she's able to defy it and be able to actually get eternal happiness for herself. Like
Yeah.
she didn't fall for the lies of the voice. She just did her own thing. And I think that's the
Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like I think Benji's notes and like a huge document later on does go into detail a bit more about like Morgo's powers and stuff.
yes.
And then in
Yeah.
Oh
Misfortune's
yes,
diary,
yeah.
sorry, not in Benji's diary, Benji is like, "Hey, Misfortune's different. She can hear him." Like Morgo, for the most part, is like manipulator. Like he kind of like compels people to do stuff like subtly, but for the first time, one of his victims can hear him. Which I think is also played straight at the start of the game, where he's like, "This is a child. She will die," and she's like, "I can hear you," and he's like, "Oh, okay. This is new."
I like that Morgo can also knows about the existence of us, which is really fun for me. Like I like that.
Yeah.
Yes, he refers to the player a couple of times.
Yeah, like was it like the being from the other side of the screen or something like that? It's really cool.
Yeah, like he's very non-hesitant to tap on the fourth wall and go, "Knock knock, you're not safe from me either."
Yeah. Really cute moment that I really liked is when you get to Phantasmagoria. The voice is like, "Come on, man, let her have some fun." I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I get it. I would too."
Yeah.
Like that was really cute.
Well, again, he spent most of the time talking to you like, "Yo, this kid's gonna die. Watch this. She's gonna die. That's crazy." When he said that, I was like, "Oh, weird coming from you, but like, I'll play it out."
Hmm. I didn't have the fish for this its encounter, unfortunately, which is like
Yeah, put the fish back.
Yeah. So
I kept. Sorry, go on.
no, Rhiannon, you first.
I was gonna say I kept the. I'm gonna keep the fish and give it to the Kraken. Oh dear God, what is happening?
No, it was two things that I just wanted to bring up. One thing being, the more in hindsight after knowing the ending of the game, because when I was going through and playing it and be like, how the fuck did they let this child into Phantasmagoria on her own? Like think about it. There's no fucking way. The amount of adults there that would have been like, why is there a child? But it's the whole thing is they can't see her because she's dead. So it was the absurdity of the game very much throughout while playing it was me going, this is just a child's imagination. And it wasn't until like the ending I was like, oh fuck, everything happened is a little girl trying to rationalize her own death essentially while being manipulated by a god. And the second thing was I've now completely forgotten. So I'm just gonna go.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, she does talk to him.
Oh yes, I did do that. No, not bothered with that.
I remembered what it was. Could you argue that we are also being manipulated by Mongo as well?
Yeah.
Because the entire time we're playing through this game, Mongo is very much implicitly trying to get us to kill her. He's like, "Come on, let's kill her. Come on, let's kill her. She's going to die. Come on, let's do it." But because he's trying to manipulate you into killing Misfortune as well. So I just wanted to throw it out there as a question: do you think that he's trying to like manipulate you as well? Like we are just as much a victim of his manipulations as Misfortune.
No, that's a fair tactic. I mean, like,
I was gonna add to that. Sorry, you go ahead first.
like it's not an unreasonable thing to read that, like, oh, the person from the other side of the screen can hear me. Oh, well, that's two people that can convince her to kill herself now. Like, that would make sense. I get it. That would make sense.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was gonna also say, I
Thank you.
wonder if, like, because everyone's wearing masks, he has no trouble manifesting as like a human in the world, because obviously we can't see anyone's faces. So the humans that we do interact with are just him in, adding himself to the world, because he gives us a shovel randomly right in a ball that just come from nowhere.
Oh yeah.
So I wonder
And
if
yeah.
the zookeeper is like a crow, which is obviously sort of him. I think even I can't remember when something tells us that it's like he has eyes everywhere or whatever. So I wonder if also those people that we interact with are just him but with a mask on, so we would never be able to tell that it's actually some sort of fucked up crow or something
Evil
like
shovel.
that, maybe.
Yeah.
Right?
This is really funny. She just takes out a fucking shovel from the void. I had this theory for about like 80% of the game where I actually thought that Misfortune wasn't her actual name, and that Misfortune is actually like Eris, the goddess. Was it like goddess of bad luck or something? Like that's been my theory for a while now, because it seems as though when anything does bad happen to her, crows appear. I was like, oh, maybe it's something there, but I was kind of sad that I was completely completely off base.
I think. Sorry, go on.
No, you can go because you're carrying on the
Yeah.
same point.
Well, I think so too. Like, I think this game kind of presents it in a way that like makes it seem like there's a lot when actually there's not a lot, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just truly is. Oh, you think there's gonna be a big twist on a story? Nope. The twist is that we're doing exactly what you think it is. That was my point, at least.
I was gonna say I had one like small thing, which was how did people feel about her Chinese best friend was my first point.
I thought it was Japanese.
Japanese best friend even.
Yeah,
I meant
Kido
Japanese.
No, yeah, I know what you mean.
Kido Anandeska literally translates to "where is the fog?"
Yeah.
Which is why when I figured that out, like, holy fucking shit, like, it's Silent Hill.
Yeah. And my second point was I originally played this game a couple of years ago. And what interests me is because obviously I like anything that's horror aspect, but I just saw like one scene where it's the one where she is like near the end of the game and she finds the key on the wall and then she just like flops on the floor and you have to like encourage herself to get her up.
Yeah.
And
I
that
have
was
a
like
clip of that.
yeah, that was like the only scene that I'd like previously seen of the game before I played it, and I was like, oh, this looks really fun, like someone who has to deal with just like constant bad luck trying to get through a world. And I really kind of gripped with the idea of this kind of like multiple choice game. We were just trying to help like keep her in this world. So when I first played this, I was very like I caught on like 3/4 through the game where I was like, oh, I think she's probably dead. And especially when you get to his books, like there is a comment where it's like if they are already dead, you need to like look after them. And it became very clear to me that I was like, oh, okay, that's what's happened. But it still took me by surprise because like as Harry said, like you're spending the entire time like trying to protect this little bubble, because even though she's a bit goofy, she's a blessed little bean and you just want to keep her safe. But yeah, that was
I have
my only
a
thing.
different point, if you don't mind. Did anyone not trust Benjamin and kind of trust the narrator instead? I know the game kind of pushes you gently towards trusting Benjamin, but it does a really good job trying to convince you. You trusted Ben, yeah.
I stand by my
I
fuck
trust.
boy.
Yeah, me too. It's pretty hard not to. In Fox We
Like
Trust.
it is kind of adorable, like Misfortune's almost like a little crush on Benji. I was like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. This part's so fucking dumb. I love whenever Misfortune like falls flat on her face. She looks like a Family Guy character.
Does. Peter Death Pose, it really is. Mm-hmm. She is.
I was gonna say to like stealing the happiness. I don't know if this is like something that like is clear in the game, to be fair, but because it says that Benjamin stole the happiness, and obviously the voice is like mad about that. But isn't it the voice that's stolen the happiness? Like he's done it so that it pits you against Benjamin, right? Is that
Yeah, I'm pretty
what's
sure
meant
that's
with
what it's
that,
supposed to
right?
be. Benjamin, like the thing is
Like he's
I'm
sort of
pretty
almost
sure it never
making stuff up as
existed.
he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just
Yeah.
never existed. And
Yeah.
because she
Okay,
likes
cool.
Benji so much, I think he's trying to encourage her to be against Benjamin.
That
One, to make
fox,
it
yeah.
easier to catch him,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
two, to try and make her on his side by saying, "Oh, you know, the fox has it," which is probably
He
going to try and
stole
get her
your
to trust the
happiness.
voice. Yeah.
Yeah, that does make sense. So I think that bit solidified it for me where I was like, nah, the fox is our friend, and he absolutely didn't and wouldn't steal this. And I don't think the fox even knows he's called
Sorry.
Benjamin, right? Like we've made up the name Benjamin, and the voice knows this, but the fox surely wouldn't be called Benjamin, or wouldn't know, or maybe he calls himself Benjamin because we call him Benjamin, if that makes sense. But that's not actually his name.
Because he signs his diary Benjamin, right? Or something. Because she goes, I knew his name was Benjamin at some point.
Oh,
At some
maybe.
point,
Oh yeah,
I can't
if you
remember.
read her diary at the start, he left her a picture, I'm thinking, or like he did his own art
Yeah.
and signed it with his
Oh,
name.
I thought she drew him.
She
But
did
I don't
draw
know.
him. I'm pretty sure at some point in the game his name is somewhere, and she goes, "Ah, I knew his name was Benjamin," or something like that. I can't remember where.
But I just sort of assumed it was
Yeah.
because it's obviously his task to rescue her, so he's representing himself in the way that she would see
Ooh.
him. So being named Benjamin, I guess, and like as a pretty fox or whatever, and that actually, wherever he's from, maybe he wouldn't even have a name. Like I don't really know, but it's like all her decision. Like that's how it, like in my head, it then made sense that the narrator would be like, oh, from Benjamin, and it's like, well, actually, I don't think he would sign his name on a note because I don't think he knows his name
I think
necessarily.
he likes Misfortune too. Although I guess maybe
Well,
he's just doing it to save her.
Yeah, it might be more
Because
like
that's his task.
like a protective kind of like
Yeah,
not,
true.
Yeah, not explicitly like a crushed romantic thing. It's like no, I want to protect you kind of deal. I'm just like it's cute. I like that.
I also wonder if like the missing children are. It's like if we assume, well, I guess if Morgo is technically real in the universe, and obviously this is all, we're dead and we're going through death.
There it
But
is.
but if Morgo's real, that all the missing children are being led away from
Oh, I
by
forgot one of
him.
my
But
I forgot one of my favorite lines. Sorry, carry on. I've just remembered something.
but like potentially, if Morgo is just Misfortune's invention to explain what death is to herself while she's dying, are the missing children real? And like, is there like a real world reason for the children being missing? And is that like a part of the reason?
That's fair.
That
I'm
you know,
100%
but I don't
in
know
the
if that's
camp
too deep.
of I think Morgo is real, and all the previous kids are Morgo's previous victims. Like I'm 100% in that camp.
Yeah,
personally,
that makes the most sense, right? I'm
Yeah.
just thinking like hypothetically, I guess.
Yeah. Like much like how Silent Hill rules work, it doesn't necessarily like the reason why Hiro is there is because and he speaks Japanese because like no, like Morgo did his plan in Japan. He did a gap year one year, and he did it in Japan one day, and then came back to like Sweden or something. Because like Hiro never shows up in any of the posters, right? Well, none of
Again,
them
I-
show like
True.
Hiro.
I don't know.
Morgo, like, really is like his demon stick is just tricking kids, but then he has a kid that actually can speak to him, so he's just so abashed by it. It makes sense, like for me, like because the other kids are like they're trying to warn. I got the impression the other kids were trying to warn Misfortune, in their own spiritual way, but like
Yeah,
they couldn't really go.
almost like I see dead people kind of things. Like, no, no, if you're seeing us,
Yeah.
we're ghosts. You're dead, girl.
Mm.
Yeah. No, it's not a bad read, actually. No, I get that. Like,
Oh,
I had
yeah,
a
of
feeling
course.
they were helping them, but yeah, that's a good read.
I think it's
Mm.
more of keeping her soul safe, right?
I mean, there was
Compared
that.
to keeping her alive.
Hmm.
There's the scene on the train where Hero actually shows up, and Morgul was like, "Wait a minute, you're actually here. She wasn't making this up. Why the fuck are you here? Get back here! I'm killing him
Hmm.
again."
Yeah.
I love the
And
way
Miss
she
Fortune
plays
was like,
Rose.
"Holy
So
shit!" She actually
Although
goes,
I find it interesting because this links to what Jason is just saying, that she actually saw Hero before she died.
yes.
Yeah. Maybe, like, that's why she's quote unquote special, is because maybe she can just see dead people. Maybe that's why she's so much stronger. Which makes sense, because if she can see dead people, it would make sense that she'd be able to hear Morgo.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That's a good read. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Cool. Hello. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jason.
I just want to throw out like a crazy theory. I was just like reading on Reddit some like ideas just to see what people think about it. Someone's throwing out this idea that Misfortune gets run over by her dad in the car
Holy
because
Ooh.
the
shit.
tire tracks. I sort of had a thought because the tire tracks, when you see when you
Yeah.
cross the road, you see the tire tracks go around the corner, right? And then like I guess building from that is, could it all be a metaphor for her dad being Morgo, like attacking her in her room, and that's why she's in her hiding spot? And like, you know, that's a whole like zoomed out
Oh,
obviously
fucking
view of
hell.
it,
That's
and Morgo's turned it in her head into this evil demon parasite. You know, that's why he throws rocks at her. You know, he's obviously a very abusive man.
that's a read. That's a read.
Yes.
I,
Yeah,
I
like
knew I knew
obviously.
about the kind of assumption about her dad driving her over, but I never thought about like the
Oh.
overarching theme. Like that's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, just thought it'd be interesting. Right, right. And like her dad's never there. Like her dad doesn't
Mm.
ever show up, and like I think sometimes she's like, "Oh, daddy's not here right now," and she looks
And
into the car.
the car's missing at the end, right? When they find the body, the car's not there
Maybe.
I think that
Yes.
that's where
because he fled the scene of the crime.
Maybe. But yeah, it's interesting. I just thought that might be a really good
Oh, there it is.
it's almost too like simple, but like that does make a lot of sense.
Yeah, no, it's a very good idea. Ah, I see. Fair enough.
Yeah, I do
yeah,
think
it's
actually
my
the car
favorite
is there right
dialogue
at
in the
the
game
beginning
ever.
anyway.
My favorite
But
dialogue in the game
sorry,
is her just
yeah.
going, "I don't have boobies." Yikes!
I love when she
forever.
does the raspberry at the end. She goes like, and she doesn't care. It's fun. It's like when the narrator tells her off for bad language. She goes like, "Ah, you have a rock, Misfortune. I have a rock."
To be fair, I put it down because the topic went away. But I just wanted to add on that because like there were some things with Morgo where he would genuinely actually care about Misfortune, which I was always like confused on that because I was like, wait, you're a demon. That's the thing.
I.
Like I knew, unfortunately, I knew the twist beforehand. Unfortunately, before I played the game from years and years ago. But
Get it hidden.
but yeah, like I was always like, wait a minute, why are
Oh,
you
the
caring?
Seller
You're
does
gonna
have a
heal.
mask.
Yeah, like I always got like I was like, why are you caring? But like if it was that it was like it was a metaphor for a dad, like then yeah, that does track.
Yeah, much like real domestic abuse, sometimes they'll do something nice for you just to justify their own actions.
Hmm.
Um, I really like going back to that moment. I really like that moment because it's like I get it. Like it's like in that scene from Wreck It Ralph where like you're a bad guy, but you're not a bad guy.
Ah, yeah.
This is Zoo, isn't it? Yeah, we're in Zoo now.
Yeah, this trying to speed run this game.
Hmm. Um, I just remembered the third fucking bird. So dumb.
Yes, it is so dumb.
Oh
but it's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Yeah, the third fucking bird is so dumb. Like, this game has a lot of visual comedy moments where, like, you don't need dialogue. It's just funny to look at, and that's good enough. Like that. Oh, it's not flipping you off.
There was a thing there. It's that I misclicked it.
Huh.
It did just flip me off. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like yeah, George just said like kids popping up like George's son is explicitly like Misfortune's friend, isn't it? Because like she wanted to go to his party.
Son, he is missing every disease.
Aw.
Anyways, I hung myself. Not to be
What?
extreme, but yeah, I feel like it does a really good job of like you see these posters everywhere, and you sometimes come across one of these kids in like another photo of like their family and stuff, and you kind of like it gives you a hint that like this is going on not just like across like a state or a country, but it's happening like quite locally in the town, and you're like, okay, so families are getting affected and stuff, and you can kind of it's not like outright said like what's happening here until the very end where it's like, ooh, Morgo is doing this stuff, he's doing all these weird things, fuck Morgo, am I right? Ha 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 ha. But all the way throughout you get some pretty big hints like, hey, the missing kids are obviously related to perhaps the voice in a way, and even Misfortune like very slowly
Whoa, why
picks
is
up
the
on bits and
hand?
pieces. Also, I'm here now. Who else threw all the seeds at the birds? Raise their hand. Who
I
did it?
did not the first time, but I have done it now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
you
like,
did.
oh, I can feed the birds. And I was like, oh, I can put it in the thing. And she pelted it. I was like, you know what? You're all getting this treatment.
I thought she was actually gonna
I
take
shall
the
be equal
coins
and
from the
pelt you all
fountain.
with seeds.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna grab all the coins from the fountain and you'd be able to use
That
it
would be
like in the
funny.
fair. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
The
I
fountain
will
bit is a
say,
bit weird.
I think there is a fun detail, I guess, coming up where when you have to do the little ninja lady sequence, that the janitor has like a crow's head.
Oh yeah, he does, doesn't he? He's not wearing a
Yeah, and it's
mask.
like
You're
I guess
right.
like it's a fun thing of like obviously in a later note it's like, oh, crows and stuff are like the eyes of which Morgo sees into the world. It's like, oh, is that another one of Morgo's like silly tricks to like mess with Misfortune?
Ah, look at the
Yeah.
giraffe.
Did anyone ever fail that stealth segment?
I didn't, but we can. Let's see what
Oh, I'm a
happens.
We
little
can.
ninja
I
Cause like,
did. I did the first time I played it.
What happens?
He just traps you in his office.
Oh, okay. I thought there
Oh,
was gonna
so
something
that's
just
how you
different.
need to get out, anyways.
Yeah. He just takes you straight to the office.
Oh,
Whoa, speedrun
speedrun
strats.
strat. Yeah. All right, we
Oh,
got this.
But the
little
achievement,
ninja lady.
What achievement?
like getting it through safely.
I did it already.
Yeah,
Oh, fair. Yeah.
do it for the achievement, Rhiannon. The achievement.
I did it already. I have the achievement.
And do it again. Get it twice.
Again, Rowan, it is a pretty much railroaded game. It's supposed to be like one kind of game you play, but the ending is more determined on the sparkles.
Yeah. It's even less of a multiple ending and more like it's a bonus scene more than anything.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
not
much,
an
because
alternate
what
ending.
happens to her is the exact same.
Yeah. The only thing you're essentially working for like the bonus scene for your mom more than anyone else.
Yes.
Like, I guess the best way to describe this game is that like it's it's an entirely linear experience. You can't really change anything. There's no right or wrong decision at the end of the day. But like you can change the little things that do kind of make each playthrough unique.
Just
It's
like
not
every
entirely
single
like
Telltale
world-changing
game.
difference. Like you'll always follow the same set path, but you can always like spice things up if you ever want to like go blind with a friend and be like, okay, make the decisions for me, and then you scare them with like all the choices.
I did like this room, to be fair. I thought it was
Yeah.
a pretty cool, like,
It's an actual
puzzle.
game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Damn. Not just a walk and talk sim.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have to leave first?
No.
No. Yeah. I know where the key is. It's in the safe.
So
Yeah.
you need to, if you know the
I'm
code
trying
off by
to- like,
heart,
I'm trying to
fine.
remember
I
You
the
need to
do,
go
name,
to
the
yeah.
actual
the
code. Is it
code.
like 122 something?
It's 2, 7, 5, 8, 1. There we are.
Speedrun strats.
Speedrun! We are not waiting around for anything. Right, let's go. 20% run indeed. Let's go. I love that she just like this bit kind of hints that like stuff is going up right because she unlocks a wolf cage and it's fine. Like the wolf just walks off.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, she's good with animals, except crows.
Is she?
And
Because like
birds.
every animal she like tries to be hates her.
Oh no, she pets the.
She does the deer at the end,
Yeah.
but I think
Yeah, I
that's
guess,
after she's crossed the like she's escaped, right? She's like safe
Okay,
at that
maybe
point.
just birds hate her.
Yeah, true.
Crows hate
Although-
her. The chicken hates her. The dancing one. All the birds hate her in the zoo. True, animals are stereotypically afraid of
They
ghosts.
are
True.
very true.
Yeah, except dogs.
It depends on the ghost, I think.
Yeah, true. Dogs fight back.
It's so funny that it's just like this.
Just fox. It's like
Yeah.
it's like big Harry Potter under the cupboard of 9 Privet Drive.
Yeah, but it's just like the fox address is like an actual address and not just like this hole in the woods. It's like he has an actual cabin. Yay, no backtracking. Let's keep it moving. No, no more questions.
Yeah,
But
that's
you
true
have
actually.
this
Yeah, when
time.
she's away from the
Oh
IP.
yeah. Okay. Alright.
Oh, fair enough. All right. Like you're New Game Plus. I get it, girl. Go for it. Yeah, that's adorable. I don't know, like the petting the deer scene is so cute. It's got the same energy for me as like petting the giraffe in The Last of Us.
Damn. So only kids come back as ghosts.
Yeah, I mean, she did like, well, she kind of liked the one of the rides. Yeah.
Which
That
one?
wasn't the only thing that happened to her, the good thing that happened to her, I suppose. Although to be fair, she did throw up,
A ticket.
but that's like a normal thing for her. So
I love how it's just play with my feelings.
Ugh, I love this.
This
PNG.
was
It's such
so
a
out
good-
of context.
It's such a good PNG. I love this one.
Yippee.
Yippee! Shada! Yeah, it's so
That's
good.
the one.
Such a good PNG.
Go away. The balloon foreshadowing. B1. Indeed.
Okay, as much as I want to keep talking about the game, like, should we start thinking about final thoughts, or?
Ah!
Because
Yeah, yeah.
we're like a good 45 minutes away from the ending still, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I just wanted to ride the. Where other can we ride?
Yeah, we can do final thoughts.
Yeah,
Can
yeah, that's
do
fine by me.
Final ride first, and then we can do final thoughts. Score sheet, score sheet, score sheet.
Yes,
I need
unicorns.
to import the Halo Reach score sheet actually for this one.
Why?
Well, we should at least put the score sheet for this one in 2026 because it's part of the running, isn't it?
I guess so, yeah.
I just make some keeping all the information.
I did not realize the merry-go-round was an option. Oh, I should have picked merry-go-round.
Yeah, this is cute.
What is
A
she
bit
doing?
weird, a little bit weird
Yeah.
though. Like this scene was really weird.
I think that's the only problem with this game is that like there's some funny moments, but there's just a couple of things like, okay, this is an 8-year-old. That's maybe
Yeah.
not like.
But it's supposed to portray the fact that because of her parents, this is
Yeah.
what she's turned out to
Yeah.
be.
That's
Like her
fair.
upbringing
Yeah.
does unfortunately lead her to do this. Yeah. Like and like as far as like Misfortune is concerned, like none of this is explicitly bad because she doesn't know any better.
True.
Yeah. It's like in my head, it's meant to make you uncomfortable, which is a good and a bad thing. I get it.
I'm just gonna quit the game now. I think. If that's all. If you want to start moving to final thoughts,
Cool, that's fine.
I can stream
I'll-
as well if you want, or you got it.
Sorry, I'll share my screen. I'm good.
Yep.
I'm good.
Cool.
Let's bring up Harry and Mao first.
Yeah, makes sense.
Hello. Mal, you go first.
I'm gonna give this one a 7 because I think I did enjoy it, but there were parts of me that were annoyed at certain parts, and that will always happen. But I just wouldn't replay it. I think.
You're doing it in Catherine.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Sorry. Carry on. Sorry, Mal.
No, that's all right. So yeah, 7 for me.
For me, I'm gonna give it a 6. Similar views to Mal, but I think by the end of it, I was getting kind of just like a bit annoyed by Misfortune's voice, and I was just like, okay, it wasn't. I would have scored it lower, but the ending made it score higher for me. But then I do feel like the whole "but she was already dead" trope is quite a common one, so that's why I'm
I'm
going to give
glad
it.
Jacob's not here.
Oh, Jacob loves this game. Like this is like the anti-Jacob game.
Yeah, my game.
no,
to be fair, my next game will be alright.
How I looked at it was this: did I enjoy the game? Yes. Would I recommend it to other people? Yes. Would I leave it installed on any of the devices I have? No. I think it's once you've played it, to me, there's no other reason to play it bar achievement hunting.
I'm not gonna
So
lie,
that's
I
what-
didn't replay it. I watched Jacksepticeye play it because I've played it before. So I
Nice.
vibe with that. I vibe with that opinion. So
That's why.
it's because I wanted to jump straight into Catherine, alright?
That's why I couldn't give it higher than a 6 in my opinion. But yeah, that's me done.
Okay,
Alright.
thank you very much. George. Yeah, interesting. I'm gonna put up a really. quick
It's
poll 'cause I
me!
have a
There we go.
question.
What did I score this game? That's a great question. Honestly, I gave this game, I believe I gave it a 6. I was on the fence. I was like, maybe give it a 5. I was like, no, the game's charming enough to bump it up a point. Ultimately, I'm so sorry. I kept comparing this game to Frambo, where I was like, I want more to do. I'm just like holding a button. Every now and again, I get a fun like mini game or something. And a lot of the charm came from the dialogue and the world and seeing all the silly stuff you can make Misfortune do and get up to. But like, there wasn't really a lot to do.
I haven't
I
played
just
Frambo,
walked to the
so
left.
I can't compare it to that.
Yeah,
Maybe I should add
like,
it to my
I don't
list.
know. But I still enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time with it, and I would go into more detail, but I would drag this out for a lot longer. So
Sorry, thank you very much. Hello.
Cool. I think I'm gonna give this game an 8. I really liked it. I thought it kind of won me over. I thought at the beginning I was like, oh, I'm not so sure about this, but I thought actually the story was quite sort of enticing. I thought that there's obviously more going on, and I thought it was paced pretty good for essentially a walking slash clicking simulator. I'm not. I wouldn't score it higher just because, like George was saying, I was also comparing it to Franbo, and I liked in Franbo there were lots of sort of puzzles. There was a lot more kind of walking back and forth, and I think there's an area where you get to change the seasons, and depending on which seasons there are, you can access different areas, and that's really cool. So you have to utilize all different seasons, and it was just much more exciting puzzles, whereas this one was less so. which I would have liked a couple more sort of things to think about rather than just clicking. But I still thought it was really cute. So yeah, 8 from me.
Awesome.
Yo.
I did that.
For me, I'm gonna give it a 5 because nothing against the game. I think I really enjoy my time with it, and it does what it says it's gonna do. It is just it goes for it. I had chuckle here and there. I like them thinking about the demon, but at the same time, it's like at the end of the day, I just felt very indifferent at the end. Like it just like I had a good time. Don't hate it. Don't like what I say and I enjoy it. I was like, well, I wouldn't really play this again. And I would also say like what really ruined it for me was the fact that I was going through the era of like the streamers, so I already kind of knew everything about this game. And this game is best when you go in blind. And I think that really ruined it for me going in now. But like if I went in blind, I think I would have given it a 6 or maybe a 7. But now I'm just so indifferent to it.
That's right. Thank you very much. Evan, you should be on the stage now.
Yeah, I overall quite like this game. I think one of the complaints I have about it really is more on like the technical level of sometimes the dialogue did go a bit slow, and so I found myself kind of like spamming A to get through it because I was reading it faster than it was being said, and that accidentally led to me starting the dialogue again with an interaction on an item or something. And so there was at one point with one of the balloons or whatever where I heard the same line of dialogue 4 times in a row because in fairness, part of that is me being an impatient idiot, but it was also just like, okay, if there was like a way to just skip this entire interaction, like a skip button or something for the entire thing, that would be also nice if you've done it through already. That would be nice.
Yeah.
But that's more so than like my negatives is more so on the technical side. Story wise, I think this game was really good. I don't complain much about the character being dead the entire time as I did with the previous one, partly because from the get-go you're told she's going to die. So I'm kind of already expecting that she's going to die, so then finding out that she already is dead plays on that a little bit, I think. And with the whole like there are ghosts and what sort of thing, whatnot, like if I feel like it works a lot better than Ethan Carter did. Yeah, fuck Ethan Carter. That I'd say like this game works some of the ideas from that a lot better. And like what's been said before about how like showing how a child handles some of the shit they're thrown with and don't necessarily realize how bad some of it is because that's all they've known is shown pretty well in this game. And so I'd say I'd give this game an 8.
That's fair. Fair. Very high. Yes. Thank you very much, Evan. That was really good.
Right, for me, so I probably didn't give Banishing Ethan Carter a fair shake. So I thought, you know what, let's try and fresh start. Let's try and go in with a fresh mind and try and just go in there and like just try and interact with it on a proper level. And I know it isn't my kind of thing. And yes, it has dark humor, but sometimes child endangerment can be pretty funny. And I kind of clicked with this game because it was kind of funny in that very like I shouldn't be laughing at this, but it kind of is. It's like I got a good laugh out of it, and for like a 2 hour, it's like, I think I called what was like a movie game where it's like it's the length of your average movie nowadays. I'm like,
Yeah, true.
what you get out of that? That's all right. I give it a 5. It's not my thing, but it's like it's kind of funny. That's basically it. Like the story was there. It was like okay, and I think as other people said, the whole she was dead all along twist works in this context because of how it's presented and such. And so there's good ideas there. It's just how it goes. Yeah.
Nice.
That's fair.
I think to quickly jump on the Carter versus Misfortune train, the comparisons I have it to it, I enjoyed more of Carter's gameplay. I think the mystery solving with the murders was very good.
Yeah.
I wasn't too bothered overall by Misfortune's gameplay. Like it was all kind of overall pretty good. But I do think Misfortune does a better job sticking the landing than Carter does. That's what I would say is their biggest difference. But you can't. It's like what Chloe and Ella are saying. They're very different games. They're hard to compare, but they do come under the similar genre of dead kid figuring out they were dead the whole time kind of deal. But anyways,
I feel like I'm being called out, but
They're
anyway.
both your games,
No,
Chloe.
no.
It's easy
I-
to compare.
And do you know what's like these are the two games I recommended for 2025. I just went, yeah, dead kids, let's go.
Yeah. Nice. But I did have a good time in this Misfortune. I think with Rowan, there are definitely some funny bits. It was a fun kind of sit down 2-hour journey. I'm glad it didn't last longer than it was. But I had a good time. I'm gonna give it a 6.
Okay. Thank you. I think this game, on a technical level, isn't really that good. There's very little gameplay here to actually engage with. Your choices don't really matter at the end of the day, and the story is fine. Like overall for video game stories, it's not terrible, and I agree with everyone's sentiments and that the twist and the actual the way the story presents itself isn't revolutionary, but it doesn't need to be revolutionary because it's just a video game. Um, like this the strongest point on Little's Misfortune is Misfortune herself. Like I think the way Misfortune is written and the way she presents herself and how she interacts with the story is so well written that it kind of elevates everything else around her.
Sorry.
So I'm giving it a 6. It would have been lower if Misfortune wasn't written exactly as if Misfortune wasn't as written as well as she is now. This would easily gone to like a 4 or a 3 as far as I'm concerned. Like she is hard carrying this game for me. Chloe?
Nice.
Oh, hello. I didn't realize I was next. So this game has quite a special place in my heart. I remember I found it in a time where I was like, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I'm pretty sure I played it around lockdown as well. If you haven't realized, I quite like the idea of walking sim games. Like, for me, the biggest grasp that I have and a connection to a game is the story, and I really enjoyed this one. And from the first time that I played this game, like I said, I kind of was getting it by the time you get kind of like halfway, 3/4 through the game. But like at the beginning, I didn't have that. I was just enjoying the game for what it was, which was just, you're playing a game and the character you're following, she's just a bit stupid, but she's really funny. But I really enjoyed this, and I quite actually liked the interactiveness of this game. Even if for some people it's like not enough, for me, I quite liked it. I haven't played the other one that it's very similar to from obviously the same creators. But I very much enjoy the kind of like the small little things in this game and like the challenges and stuff that you can do, especially like when you get to like the fun fair and stuff like that. It is quite enjoyable. Yeah, Misfortune in the running for best playable character of the year. I agree with this one at least. She is a little sweetheart, but I did very much enjoy this. So I've given this game an 8, which to me is a solid little game. There are little things about it that, like, again, as I agreed with Harry, like it's not necessarily a game that I necessarily would have played again. But it's one of the reasons I recommended it for book club, because I thought it might be something that some people might like. And it gave me a reason to kind of re-look at the game again, and I hadn't since lockdown. So yeah, typical.
Nice. Yeah.
Wait, what was Ethan Carter? I haven't got it anymore.
Also wrong sheet. Nah, you got it.
Fine. Yeah, boy.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Incredible. Oh, because the issue is my game I recommended is Sally Face, and people are either gonna hate it or love it. So
Class of 09.
there is a chance that Sally Face might do worse. But I like it. I really like it. It's another game where the characters are goofy. I think Sally Face is awesome. And I wanted to play it myself because I've watched the entire game through. So